What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up? How's your mama doing? Before we begin, for real, look this shit up before you pass your judgment. I'm for real finna talk about the Illuminatis, and I don't think jumping to conclusion or jumping to judgment is gonna help you in the long run. Because one thing is, I'm telling you to look this shit up to get an understanding about this stuff, because this is real that people don't know nothing about. Some people do, some people don't, but look this shit up, get your information, look up the information, read, look up the videos, and it will show you and it will back me up on what I'm saying. But it's like this, the Illuminati. I heard about this a few years ago and I forgot all about it. And I heard, and then I started watching Professor Griff. Professor Griff used to be in a group called Public Enemy with Chuck D and Flavor Flav, and they know them as the Professor of All Knowledge and Professor of Knowledge, not all knowledge, but I think Professor of Knowledge. And yeah, and I started listening to it. It's like, okay, Professor Griff, see what he's going on, because I'm always watching, like I said, I always watch Dick Gregory videos, and he talks about celebrities. Like he talked about how Michael Jackson wasn't broke and all that, because I was always listening to it, and I'm always listening to Jesse Ventura's video, watching his videos. But I started looking up the, what's it again, no, not the Illuminatis, and it kind of fucked me up. I said, this can't be true. I say, oh, because I was sitting here and trying to figure out, okay, what the fuck is Illuminati? I've actually looked it up and found out what Illuminati was, and I said, no wonder Tupac got killed, and no wonder Biggie got killed. I said, never made no sense that they died for no reason. And I kept looking up the Illuminati listed from Professor Griff, and I learned a lot that this is all about gay sexual act. It's like a ritual, it's like a cult, where if you're gonna be into the entertainment business, you gotta do sexual gay acts, homosexual acts. I'm not trying to put down homosexuals, but I'm talking about they want you to do gay acts to get in, to show how loyal you are, and they throw up these signs around saying they are in the Illuminatis. Like you see Lady Gaga with how she throws up her little shit, and I will show you. Like that, I'll show you what I mean by the Illuminatis. Like you see Lady Gaga throwing this up over her eye, it means all seeing eye in 666. You see the first 6, and then you see the second 6. You see it in the hand, 666. Like just Jessie J. That's how Lady Gaga poses sometimes, with the 666 over her eye, all seeing eye. Same with Willow. Now the record companies wanted Willow Smith, a 12-year-old girl, to be like Rihanna. If you look at that picture and the Rihanna picture, say that picture, that they wanted Willow Smith to be Rihanna. Then you got the all seeing eye. You see it, Jay-Z with his eye through the triangle. That means all seeing eye. That means all seeing eye. And y'all throwing this up, saying I love Jesus and God, and y'all throwing these signs up talking about y'all love the Lord, or y'all throwing up the devil's horns like Bush did, saying, oh, we love Jesus, oh, we love God, we love. How you gonna love Jesus and God? You throwing up the signs for Satan. How you gonna go to church and say you love Jesus and God, and you throwing up these signs? Now you look, see how Nas was shaking Jay-Z's hand? look at the thumb, it's going over the knuckles, saying that's a Luminati handshake, like that he's in the club. And every time a person enters this Illuminati shit, that's when that bloodline shit comes in, where they gotta sacrifice a loved one just to be in it. Now, like I said, man, beginning of the video, look this up. Don't jump to judging, saying you're stupid, you're crazy, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm for real. Look this shit up, the Luminati shit. Luminati. And you will sit there and see I'm not bullshitting. Go look up Professor Griff on YouTube and read and listen to what he has to say on this, about this Illuminati shit. If he talks about certain books to go get, if I was you, I'd go get them books and read them books, because it's all about that. It's about how y'all don't know that these people,
psychopathic, racist personality.
yeah.
He said the only reason why blacks kill blacks because we haven't been taught.
Now you listen to some of the things that Professor Griff had to say, because he's gonna talk about Quincy Jones, and Will Smith on how what they're saying. So you hearing it?
Put two research teams together. Can't even find the interview. And I defy anyone.
This is Professor Griff gonna talk about Quincy Jones.
Got together and how they control the media, which stands for multi-ethnic destruction in America, or maniac European devils in action. They went around the globe to all their newswire services and extracted that particular interview out from the public view. You can't even find it. And if anyone can find it, call. I think the thing that raised some eyebrows with people is when I dropped the information about Quincy Jones. I let the chips fall wherever they fall.
That's right.
This dude was one of the ones responsible. He had a magazine financed by Warner Brothers and the rest of them. He set up sex rings in Hollywood. And the people that he brought in, if y'all tell me if I'm lying, Quincy Jones brought in Fresh Prince. And his first movie was what? 6 Degrees of Separation. Brought in Queen Latifah.
Set it off.
Queen Latifah set it off, licking and kissing on women. Are you following me?
Yes.
Tevin Campbell. His little sweet ass up and down Hollywood Boulevard.
Got caught in the park.
Thank you. And last but not least, when Tupac came to Hollywood, it was the homosexual ritual. This is where the homosexuals came out against it, but I didn't mind. I wasn't talking about homosexuals. I'm saying there's a homosexual ritual that they go through in the Illuminati secret societies, and it is. So when I mentioned that about it marrying itself on to hip-hop, they said, well, can you prove it? Yeah. Go back and go online and read where Tupac said he was asked by Quincy Jones to fuck him in the ass. When Tupac said no, that's when Tupac was marked for death. Why? Because Tupac was engaged to Quincy Jones's daughter. Quincy Jones's daughter was best friend was Aaliyah. Aaliyah was engaged to Dame Dash. Now, if y'all follow these people back, all of them either died or was brought to ruin. Who creates and manufacture these trends? Brothers of Sam.
Like I'm saying, Professor Griff will tell you that these people's got to do homosexuals acts just to get into the Illuminati ritual. That's the ritual they're doing, is the homosexual ritual to get into the Illuminati. And what y'all don't know is this is real. This is not fake. This is no bullshit. I'm not fucking with y'all like that. It's true. Now you got all these people throwing up these hand signs. Y'all thinking it's cool to throw them up, not knowing that these signs that they throw up, hand signs they throw up, means Satanism. Satan. They worship Satan. It's all about Satan when they throw this 666 and all this and that. And Freemasons. And y'all don't get it that y'all throwing it up, thinking it's all good. And I'm going to actually post this video of Professor Griff explaining Quincy Jones wanted Tupac to fuck him in the ass. And Tupac was engaged to Quincy Jones's daughter. And Quincy Jones's daughter was best friends with Aaliyah. And Aaliyah was engaged to Damon Dash. And both of them dead. When Tupac said, "No, I won't fuck you." They set up there. They said he said fuck you, and they actually marked him for death. I'm not bullshitting y'all. I wouldn't bullshit y'all just to make myself look good. I don't do that. That is not Afro Joe, and I am telling the truth. Like I said before you pass judgment on this video and me, look this shit up first before continuing to watch this video or watching this video. Because if you look up the Illuminati and you study and you get the information that I'm not bullshitting, and then you watch this video and you can, like, okay, Afro Joe's been telling the truth, that this Illuminati shit is real, that this is really going on. How can I support certain rappers where they're marking their loved ones for death, like Jennifer Hudson? Before she even got, when she was at the award ceremony, she knew her family was marked for death. She knew her family was marked for death. Her mother, her sister, and her nephew all killed. And what happened? She ended up getting an award that damn day. See what I'm saying? If she didn't sacrifice her family, she would never got an award. She would never had a record deal. She would never been on TV. She would never been on them weight loss commercials if she didn't sacrifice her family just to get that fame and fortune. That's what all that bloodline shit is about. That these people's gotta give up their loved ones, sacrifice their loved ones just to stay up on top, to be famous and have money in their pocket. That rapper Cassidy, you know, that little young dude Cassidy, he said fuck. He actually said it. He said fuck the Illuminatis. He wasn't gonna get it. He didn't want to get into it. And once he said that, he said he didn't get no record deal after that. He put out some hits, but he didn't want to get in that Illuminati shit, and he ain't been out there like the rest of them are. You ain't hear him do new albums because he's been underground selling this shit, because he did not want to get into this Illuminati bullshit that you are seeing right now, that they holding up these signs and shit, and knowing that this is bullshit. Same with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Y'all didn't know that Beyonce's got to sacrifice somebody just to stay up on top. She got to give up somebody to stay on top. And that's how it is. It's like, I'm not bullshitting nobody, because why would I want to bullshit y'all about this Illuminati shit? Like I said, I'm going to put some links to the videos to watch, because this is true shit. Look up Professor Griff or Dick Gregory, and they will both tell you about the entertainment. Dick Gregory won't talk about the Illuminati, but he'll say something what these celebrities did and what y'all don't know. Same with Professor Griff, except Professor Griff will talk about the Illuminati. See what I'm saying? And that's how it is.
Yeah, you know, Kurt Cobain was sacrificed by Courtney Love. You know, she obviously had him killed, because it's funny, the week that he died was the same week her band Hole's album Live Through This was coming out, and it climbed up the charts only because Courtney Love was married to Kurt Cobain. Amy Winehouse is another. Whitney Houston, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, David Carradine. The whole 9/11 thing is Illuminati related.
Yeah. See this?
Elvis.
Even
Elvis was.
Even Elvis. Even the king of rock and roll. And you look who got famous after he died. was Priscilla. Now, you probably saying Priscilla, look what happened. She did all them Naked Gun movies with Leslie Nielsen and OJ. See what I'm saying? Look, see what I'm saying? This shit is not fake, man. This is real. This bloodline Illuminati is linked to the fucking government. You see Obama throwing up the signs because it's flashing through the pictures. And then you see, yeah, there you go. See, and then you see all your favorite rappers throwing up, doing all this. Illuminati. Lil Wayne kissed Birdman on 106 and Park when AJ and Free was on there, but they cut away because they didn't want to show that on the air. If y'all look that video of that Birdman kissed Lil Wayne, you would hear AJ and Free go, "Ooh, there was kissing." They got to do gay things to make it on top. You're probably sitting up there saying, why would they do that? I don't know. It's the Illuminati shit. It's not me. I don't know.
We're not bashing gay people either.
Yeah.
We're just saying that it's wrong to have to do something so crazy to get into some nasty cult.
Yeah. Now you look at Nicki, like even Professor Griff talks about Nicki Minaj. Talk about Nicki Minaj being open, being a trisexual, try anything. She'll try fucking toys, fucking animals, fucking. What rapper I never seen a rapper actually do that. Come out and say I will fuck anything. Now you look at them, look how rap changed over time, and see how these rappers change. This shit is this shit is all real. Tom Cruise is in it because he's in Scientology. Scientology got something linked to this shit. Tila Tequila. How do you think Tila Tequila got her own fucking reality shows? How do you think Neo got to do these movies and all these damn fame from his singing? Or Drake on how he jumped from a show called Degrassi to singing?
Whitney Houston was also killed because of Illuminati.
Yeah. And how come, now this is funny, how come Brandy, Ray J's sister Brandy, hit this woman, killing her, and she hasn't done jail time, knowing she was in the wrong? Y'all can sit there and say, Afro Joe, oh, she wasn't in the wrong. Yes, she was. She was in the wrong. She saw that woman and she hit her, killing her. And she walked away from a murder charge. And why? And Ray J, you can't sit there and say he didn't benefit after Whitney Houston's death. He did. Same with Bobby Christine. She got something off of it.
Whitney Houston did not like taking baths at hotels because she thought the bathtubs were nasty. Because Bobby Brown's sister said that in an interview with Dr. Drew, and she found it funny that Whitney Houston was found nude in the bathtub. She knew right then and there that there was something mysterious.
Yeah, because if you think about it, if Whitney Houston hated taking baths in the fucking hotel, why was she in the bathtub? How did Nancy butt-ass naked hate taking baths in the hotel? And how did Nancy Gray know that she was murdered before the test results came out?
Look at Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
She's not famous, and I know women kill their kids all the time, but Casey Anthony wanted the spotlight, and she killed her kid so she could get the spotlight. Now she's walking scot-free.
Yeah. Y'all can't sit there and say that I'm full of shit or my good friend Sadistic is full of shit, and we are giving y'all the facts. Same with...
I have studied this all day, and I have talked to various people that are very intelligent, including Wookiee, and they say that the Illuminati is, in fact, real as can be.
Yeah.
They are 10 times more powerful than Anonymous. I have nothing against Anonymous. I actually approve of what Anonymous stands for and believes in. I'm just saying that, yeah.
Yeah, see.
Illuminati is really fucking nasty. So before you want to go and get into the entertainment industry, do your history and study up before you sell your soul to the devil.
Yeah.
Because once you do, you ain't gonna get out. Only way you're gonna get out is if you get killed. Look at Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur.
Yeah, both of them died. And this is funny about Tupac and Biggie. When Tupac got labeled to get killed because of Quincy Jones asked him to fuck him in the ass. And this is funny on how when Tupac got shot on his side, what was it? Suge Knight got grazed and he walked out just with a little scrape on his arm, and he walked out like nothing happened. And the funny thing about this is there was a witness. There was a backup dancer or backup singer for Pac. For Pac, saying he was gonna tell you who killed Pac. Instead of the police, now this is the real, because you gotta think about it. Look it up. Look this shit up. The police down in Vegas did not tell this man, you can't go nowhere. You're not leaving this city. Don't leave. None of that. They let him leave the country to go overseas to perform for 2 weeks, and then the guy came back, ended up dead before he said anything. Why didn't these police, Vegas police, tell this man, don't go nowhere. If you do, we'll arrest you in my damn cell and shit? Because he was the link to busting the Illuminati's wide open, so they had to kill him before he snitched. And if you look at that interview back in 96, what was it? I think 96 or 95. When
it was 96.
Yeah, it was 96 when Tupac did that interview with Snoop, and Tupac was dressed to impress, and he got tired of the East Coast West Coast bullshit. Same with Biggie. Pac went on national TV, said, I'm tired of this East Coast West Coast thing. I'm really sick of it. You can tell in Snoop Dogg's face that he knew Pac was gonna die, cause he hardly didn't even look at Pac. He looked like he's in trouble. Like, I'm in trouble. Like, you gonna die. Like, he knew that Pac was gonna die, but he couldn't look at the man. He couldn't look at his good friend. Look that video up and you'll see what I'm saying.
Yeah, they had the fucking goal to make a hologram of Tupac a few months ago.
Yeah, the hologram of Tupac.
And John Lennon too. John Lennon was killed.
And how did you think? Now think about it.
Fame.
Yeah. And who got fame out of John Lennon's death? Ringo.
And her son.
Not just
Ringo didn't. Her son, Sean Lennon, and her got more fame.
And don't forget.
And the Beatles became more popular.
Yeah, Paul McCartney got more famous.
George Harrison did before he died.
Yeah, George Harrison. Ringo tried to stay off the spotlight, and he did. And now you look at Paul McCartney now, still in the spotlight.
70 years old, still rocking out.
Yeah.
I never thought Ringo Starr was that talented anyways. He was a shitty drummer and singer, so.
Yeah, and
they should have sacrificed him. That's just me.
And that's how
That's me to say.
they say it was a stalker that killed Lennon. No, it was somebody that got paid to kill him. The Illuminati shit works in mysterious ways.
Same with Keith Moon.
Yeah,
Keith Moon died the same way. They say it was alcohol related. Who
yeah.
knows?
Brittany Murphy's. They say
And
she
her husband a year later or something.
think so. It was funny. They said this girl committed suicide because she wanted to be in that Happy Feet 2, and she committed suicide. When they said let's do an autopsy, what the fuck he say? No. Her husband said no. Why would anybody turn down an autopsy? If you want to know what happened to your loved one, you would have said yes, let's do an autopsy. He said no, don't do one. Awfully odd for him, right? He got all her money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he died a year later.
yeah, see? Got all her money. That and y'all think I'm full of shit. I know people think I'm full of shit, but I'm not. Look up this shit. Look up the Illuminati shit, and make sure. And one thing, it's gonna scare the shit out of you once you find out about this shit. It will scare you shitless. It will fuck your mind up. Because when I started looking into it, the guy that did the documentary movie, in this video I was playing, he would tell you the guy that did the documentary movie did the movie of this Illuminati shit. Don't you know? When he put it out there and people bought that shit up, he died after every copy of that movie was sold. He died because he was snitching on the Illuminati. He snitched on the Illuminati and he died. This is not.
Coincidence? I think so.
Yeah. See? This is no joke. This is all real, and these people are really sacrificing their loved ones just to stay on top. You're probably sitting in there. You're probably sitting in your chair or your couch or somewhere saying, why would they sacrifice their loved one? For that money, motherfucker. For the money.
Greed is a horrible thing.
Yeah. Like Vic Rames said in Rush Hour 2, greediness imprisons us all. And I know that guilt is going to eat every last one of these motherfuckers up. Justin Bieber, he's going to have to sacrifice somebody. Selena Gomez, his girlfriend's going to have to sacrifice somebody. And you know they had to do something gay, something homosexual acts just staying on top. And that's how it is, man. This shit is no joke. It's funny how certain rappers can get away with certain shit. You look at T.I. They busted his ass for having guns in his house and in his car and drugs. And then when they found the guns in his house, and all these guns was laid out, all the guns was actually military guns. How did T.I. get military guns? And after he got out of prison, T.I. and his old lady got pulled over for narcotics. Tiny gets probation. T.I. goes back to jail, but he doesn't stay there long. See what I'm saying? Shit works out different. And same with like Lindsay Lohan. When she stole that necklace, that was thief. That was, what was it? She was what was it? Thief. Whatever. I don't know the charge for that. Theft. Yeah, there you go. Theft. but she didn't serve no time in jail. That probation was a fucking joke. She didn't want to go to rehab. The judge really didn't do her job. Why didn't this girl go to jail? Because of the Illuminati. And that's how it is. Miley Cyrus smoked salvia knowing it's an illegal drug, but she hasn't been arrested for it. Posed half nude when she was underage. That photographer did not go to jail. All this shit happens and people think, what a coincidence. No, this is bullshit. It's the Illuminati doing this shit, fooling the people, thinking that these motherfuckers are fucking shining stars. Everything at gold is not pretty. Like I said, man, look this shit up. Do your homework. The Illuminati is real. Ain't got anything else to say, Sadistic?
Nope.
Like I said, man, don't judge me because I told the truth. You get out, you look up this shit. You do your homework. Then come back and tell me what you think. Don't sit there and say, well, Joe, I think you're crazy as shit, and I don't have to look this shit up for nothing. If I was y'all, I would look it up. If I was y'all, I would look it up, because one thing is, this Illuminati shit is no joke. This is real. Look this shit up. Learn it. Look this shit up. Get the information that you need. Come back, tell me what you think. If you think this shit is fucked up, tell me. Do a video response to this. But look this shit up first before you even start judging. Like I said, I'm gonna put a couple of videos in the description box so y'all can look at what I'm talking about. And y'all go look up Professor Griff and Dick Gregory, and y'all will show y'all that they was talking about the same thing. Especially Professor Griff, he takes it further with the Illuminati on what's really going on. I'm gonna actually put in the description box the Tupac exposing the Illuminati. Follow me on Twitter at AfroJoe the Wookie. Subscribe to my channel, CeeLo Jr. 2 and CeeLo Jr. 3. Make sure you look this information up before you even say anything. You have anything else to say, Sadistic?
Good. Nope. I'm good.
Alright then. Peace, love. Like I said, look this shit up before you start judging me. Peace.